Hello, I'm Kristin, the CEO of Alight. For nearly 5 decades, we've been working to bring about a world in which displaced persons are enabled to rebuild, thrive, and enrich their communities. Today, I'm here to tell you that despite everything we do and other aid organizations are doing, the number of displaced people globally is hitting record levels. And while we have more people than ever to help, the funds available to accomplish this work are shrinking. I can say with absolutely zero exaggeration that millions of people have lost or will lose in the very near future their access to food, water, healthcare, and protection. Why are available funds shrinking? Because we are in a global aid recession. With the United States decision in 2025 to slash funding to the UNHCR, also known as the UN Refugee Agency, many other developed nations followed suit. According to the Associated Press, other traditional UN donors like Britain, France, Germany, and Japan have also reduced their aid allocations. One might think that by reducing funding to international aid organizations like UNHCR, the United States is now free to put more funding into helping people in our own country. However, you have only to turn on the news to see that refugees in the United States face very difficult circumstances. Just today, the San Francisco Chronicle reported that a young mother and her 2 children were deported back to Colombia after 4 years in the United States. Leslie Rodriguez Gutierrez and her 2 sons, 4 and 6 years old, were detained without even having the opportunity to return to their home to retrieve her oldest child's assistive hearing device. Further, she had committed no crime. From the very long process of applying for citizenship to even attempting to just get a short-term visa, the United States has erected obstacles for the people who come to this country seeking safety. Here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, we have seen practically daily what services our current administration offers to refugees through the actions of the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, also known as ICE. This is not just happening in Africa, Asia, or Europe. Refugees are suffering right on our doorsteps. These cuts in funding by developed nations across the world are affecting all of us. A sizable portion of the funding that Alight depends on to run our operations nationally and internationally comes from organizations like UNHCR. As Filippo Grandi, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, put it, this is not just a funding shortfall. It is a crisis of responsibility. The cost of inaction will be measured in suffering, instability, and lost futures. If you feel strongly about the fate of refugees in the United States and all over the world, I urge you to speak up. Speak to your representatives at all levels of government. Call your congressperson, your senator, your House representative. Send emails and letters to them. Make sure they know that you are their constituent and you do not agree with the direction the United States has taken on immigration and humanitarian aid policy decisions. Out of all the countries in the world, the United States of America is one of the few to tout that we were built on the concepts of liberty and justice for all. While it's hard to look at our country right now and see these concepts in action, we still have representational democracy, and our voices combined matter. So please, use your voice now. Thank you for taking the time to listen. If you would like more information, please visit wearealight.org.